What's up, everybody? Eric here, Suntree Carpentry. Just want to do a quick video about some of the top tools that I feel like I can't live without. Some of the things that if I get to a job site or it's not in the van, or I don't have one in the van and one in the shop and one in the toolbox, I'm I have that moment where I'm like, if I just had fill in the blank. So having started with only 4 borrowed tools, 4 years ago, and not owning any tools, I realized early on 2 things. You have to have the right tool for the right job if you want to make money, and also you got to be organized. I saw guys on job sites getting into this business late in life with no experience. I saw guys on job sites completely unorganized, unprepared, not having the right tool. And as much as I respect somebody who can get more done with less and get a job done with not having the right tool, inevitably, I truly believe that you have to have the right tool for the job. With that being said, I just want to jump in a few tools that just come to mind that I'm just like, I own 3 of them, and there's a reason I own 3 of them. And one of them is a magnetic torpedo level. From hanging TVs to hanging barn doors. One of the keys is it's small, it can be carried in a work pouch, and it's magnetic, because most of the time when you're doing stuff, I started off hanging barn doors by myself. When you're trying to do stuff hands free, having that magnet, and there's so many applications I'll share with you guys over time of where magnets are just amazing. So I think that most things can be made better with a magnet. So the fact of these torpedo levels, the first one I ever got was by Milwaukee. Then I got the Stabilo one, and I also have the Klein ones. My son carries the Klein one. My right-hand man and me all have, I bought them all, the Klein torpedo levels on us. Next thing that I think is just kind of a game changer. Sorry, this one's still in the package. I have multiple of them. It's this Neo chalk line. We carry these. These are excellent. I was introduced to this by somebody. Nice thin line. We use the blue chalk. And the beautiful thing about this is, one guy who's putting up crown or snapping a line, it has a push pin. So you can put the push pin on one side of the room, you can run the line, and you can snap the line on the other side of the room. So you can pretty much do it hands free. I know guys have a bunch of different ways they do it. They put a nail, they do this, they do that. But this is nice, easy, quick, hands free. Just a nice little, bought them on Amazon. It's made in China, unfortunately, but nice little tool. The next thing, I'm obsessed with them. Never thought I would be. I have a ton of them. Is a really good screwdriver. So I've had every version probably Milwaukee has, in every size of a 14-in-1. But it's just something. Even as finished carpenters, woodworkers, you think you don't need it, you need it. You're always looking for a screwdriver. Anything we put our name on and anything we fight over probably means it's pretty darn good. So this is a 14-in-1 by Milwaukee. I have a couple different versions of that. The one I wanted to highlight, and most of these tools right now are sub $50, but I chose them because I feel like they're so value added. This Klein one is my new favorite screwdriver, and the reason being for a couple reasons. So obviously it's an insulated screwdriver. I've been shocked before by not using an insulated screwdriver. So it's meant to deal with any kind of electricity. I feel like this is a really good mechanism for the extra bits, but this is the game changer with this. You can vary, it clicks, it has stops, and you can vary the height. So with Milwaukee, you have a larger shaft here. I have the smaller ones, the larger ones. You got a couple different screwdrivers. Like I have this version, hang in there. Torpedo, sorry. I have this same version screwdriver in the stubbier one. But I gotta be honest with you. The other day, I went in the toolbox and I thought someone had stolen my screwdriver because it was like this. And I was like, where's my longer one? And I did not even realize that this had positive stops at different lengths. So this Klein screwdriver, don't know how much I paid for it, but love it. Next thing involves magnets as well. We were going for the sub $50 range. When I bought this Milwaukee light, it was less than $50. I think it's about $70 now without a battery. Magnet is amazing. I stick this thing on everything. When we do videos, we use this. When we build stuff, I mean, my kids grab these and use these. I almost feel like I can't have enough of them. I keep them on the inside of the van. They magnetize to the van. They don't fall off. They're great. So a lot of light here. I don't know. My son might tell you how much, but it has a USB. I've charged my phone from it before. So it has a USB attachment. Tells you how charged it is. It's just great. When you already have the Milwaukee platform, you cannot get enough of these lights. If this at 70 bucks right now is a little much, they sell a smaller version. I don't care if you're up in the attic. I don't care if you're building stuff. Sometimes we slap it on above the prep table. All right, well, last but not least, actually, it's the reason for this video. It is probably the only tool I've ever got from DHL. It comes all the way from Japan. It's probably very old. The Japanese are actually what some of my inspiration for wanting to become a woodworker. Just seeing the level of skill and dedication they have to the craft is amazing, and it's part of the name for the company. Sun Tree comes from an ancient Japanese proverb. But this thing has bailed me out more times than I can imagine, and there's no way I could do without this. There's just no way. I cannot tell you how many applications. Just recently, we're installing a $120,000 kitchen from Vermont, and the hood fascia was sent in, put together incorrectly. I had to cut it apart, and I had to put it back together, and I do that very carefully and delicately. But the accuracy that you can get from this, and obviously I could use a multi-tool for some of these things, but I cannot do it as accurately, and I cannot do it as efficiently. I've been able to many times cut off a clean 1/16 of an inch with this pull saw. You know, you can flush trim something. I was able to one time reach my hand between two installed cabinets and just take a small piece of trim off. There's just so many things I've used this. I can't even begin to name how many times this has come in handy. This has bailed me out. This is something I can't do without. And at $37, the last time I just got a deal at $32 through Amazon for buying multiples of them. You can get replacement blades. I have found this incredible to use. Not everybody, from my son to maybe some of my guys, I've seen be able to use it with the same efficiency. But for me, with efficiency and accuracy, you can't go wrong with this Japanese pull saw. So I think I got turned onto it by the Samurai Carpenter. Incredible guy, does amazing work out of Canada. And I own multiple different styles of Japanese saws, and I'm thinking about getting myself a really nice case just to carry them around. So that's something to look forward to. Actually, we just started doing YouTube videos maybe the last month, and our most watched video is me randomly using this that I posted. So just want to share with you guys, like I said, a few tools that I feel like I can't leave without, and if I didn't have, I would I'd be remorsed. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot. Watch some of our other videos. Do whatever they say to do. Like, subscribe, share. We're going to be trying to bring more of this to you guys, or what we do, what we're passionate about, and what we love to do. So thanks for your time.